Younger Cosmin always used to think about girls. He would obsess over random girls who made eye contact with him on the street once. He'd think about the girls in his class all the time. He'd imagine all kinds of scenarios in which he's the hero and he wins the girl over. He would genuinely go to sleep every night hugging his pillow, thinking about his second crush of the week. That's right, the second crush of the week. He'd end every night just daydreaming about the way he'd spend time with this girl. His heart would beat faster just as he imagined holding hands with a girl. Younger Cosmin was just like the average teenage boy out there. He was shy, he was anxious, he was insecure, he was depressed, he was deprived of any intimacy. He'd spend half of the day online just looking at a bunch of bullshit, feel-good, wishy-washy videos about relationships and how he's going to find love if he waits long enough. He'd jack off several times a day and then feel miserable for having to do that. All he wanted was a wholesome, perfect girl to just suddenly appear in his life one day and fix all his problems. Is that too much to really ask for? He eventually saw most of his friends going out with girls and getting girlfriends, and that made him feel even more left out. He had no idea what he was doing wrong. And so, instead of actually addressing the real problem, he went deeper into the rabbit hole. He'd binge several Netflix shows about high school drama, he'd watch a bunch of romantic movies, and daydream even more than before. He was following the advice that everyone seemed to give him. Oh, don't worry, just wait, you'll find love one day. But that day never came. Younger Cosmin was bullied in school. He was afraid of walking in his own classroom in the morning. His hands would genuinely shake a little and his heart would start beating faster every time he had to enter the room. His confidence and self-esteem was destroyed little by little every day, and there was no way around it. By the time he finished 8th grade and went into the summer break and started high school, he was left with a bunch of emotional trauma which he didn't even know about. He eventually found self-improvement and started healing some of that trauma. All throughout his journey, he changed his beliefs about essentially everything, including love and relationships. I learned just how beautiful love actually is, but not in the way that you might think. I finally realized just how important and meaningful my family is and why I have to love them as much as I possibly can. There are several things that I want you to understand from my story. The first, do not ever listen to this bullshit advice that everyone seems to give out there. Oh, just wait and you'll find love, bro. Just wait. Everyone in my life told me that at some point, but they never specified what waiting meant. And so, I might be the first person to tell you this. You'll find love one day, but it'll only happen once you improve yourself. Don't wait for love to come. Improve yourself as much as you possibly can in this time. By the time that you find this one girl who truly resonates with you, you better be a real man. Or else you're just wasting an amazing opportunity. Another aspect which is really important is the priority you give to love at the moment. For younger me, love was the main priority, but I was lacking everything. I didn't develop myself properly, neither physically nor mentally. I didn't look good and my personality was absolute trash. I had no reason to be attracted to girls. I listened to the bullshit advice that said I shouldn't care about the way that I look or act, that I'm just perfect the way that I am. I'll give you a hint. I definitely fucking wasn't. And you probably aren't either. If you've not improved yourself relentlessly first, then you won't be able to build a meaningful relationship with another person. My point is, don't prioritize love if you still have any problems and issues left to fix. You must focus on improving your life as best as you possibly can first, and then consider looking for a relationship. How could you love someone else if you're not capable of loving yourself? And by loving yourself, I don't mean this wishy-washy feel-good bullshit. I mean building respect for yourself, building self-confidence, self-esteem. Those things won't be built by acting like a little bitch. It means hard work and discomfort. Another thing to keep in mind is the love that you give to your family. If you feel like you have a lot of warmth, affection, and respect to give, but you're not in a relationship, then why not give that to your family? Why do we seem to downplay the importance of family nowadays? I mean, it's a fundamental part of our lives, so why pretend it's not? Maybe the trend at the moment is to act like we don't need anyone else but ourselves in life, but why lie? Family is one of the most important relationships you'll ever develop. Do not downplay it. Give love to your family, for God's sake. Don't destroy such a beautiful part of life because of some bullshit social standards and expectations. We're men on self-improvement. We're past stupid shit like that. If you've gained any value from this, then why not subscribe and like the video? I mean, it's a win-win for both of us. You get to keep watching those valuable videos, and I get to keep making them for you. Share your experience in the comments, since it might help some people out who are watching this video, and also help the video perform better with the YouTube algorithm. So yeah, man. I really hope you got some value out of this, and I'll see you next time. Good luck.